Hi, welcome to Teen Talks. Today we will be talking about jealousy. Hi, I'm Sky, and I did not get any sleep last night. But the fun fact for the day is the 29th of May is officially Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day. Hi again. Today we're going to talk about the story of Cain and Abel, and I'm here with Sarah, our Bible expert.
Hello. Glad to be here.
So, Cain and Abel, they were Adam and Eve's children, and basically what happened is the story starts off with they're preparing these offerings to God. Right. And Abel, being a shepherd, he provides like his best lamb, and then Cain, being a farmer, he provides his best crops. So they're like making this, they're preparing it, and they get it ready, and then like offering it to God, and God only accepts Abel's offering and not Cain's.
One of the great mysteries of the Bible, we actually don't know why God accepted Abel's offering and Cain's. Now, what we know about God is that God is gracious, God is loving, God sees the heart of people. So there's probably something going on with Abel that God saw that was different than Cain, or possibly he was testing Cain. Right. We just don't know.
Like he may have like not been willingly giving his offering to God.
Yeah, maybe he didn't give the best. Maybe he didn't give the first.
Right.
But maybe he did.
Yes, so we don't know.
We don't know.
But then what happens is Cain is very mad about this, and he's basically like...
If it was a test, he failed.
Yeah, I know. Basically. Yeah. He's like fuming, and then he goes up to Abel, and he's like, hey, like, come with me, like, let's go on a little, like, walk thingy. And then he kills Abel. Cain kills Abel. And then, yeah.
Like, all of us who have brothers, I'm sure, have been mad at them at some point, but it's taking it a little far. And even, like, okay, the parents favor them, God favors them, whatever, like... It happens. Well, maybe not with God. But with, like, parents, with humans, like, it happens. And there's times where it's, like, things seem unequal and unfair. But, yeah, he really, I would say, overreacted.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit. Murder does not seem justified in circumstance. But then God basically asks him first. He queries him and says, like, oh, like, where's Abel? And he's like, oh, like, I'm not responsible for my brother. I don't know where he is.
It's so strange when God asks. God did the same thing with Adam and Eve when they sinned.
Right.
So, like, they sinned, they're hiding because they realize they're naked, and they don't want God to, like, catch them, even though God knows everything. And so he, like, comes to the garden, and he's like, Adam, where are you? And it's the same thing. Cain, where is your brother? It's, like, giving them a chance to tell the truth and, like, fess up to what they've done.
And they fail. All the times they fail. And then God basically says to Cain that he's going to be forced to be homeless and like wander from like territory to territory, and then Cain says he's like, but when I run into someone they're gonna kill me, but then God's like, no, I'm gonna like mark you so that they know not to do that. And he still protects him and still cares for him.
It also reveals so much about Cain's heart, because God is doing He's doing something very similar to what happened with Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve were cast out of the garden. In the garden, they got to live in God's presence. And, like, God came and walked with them and spent time with them every day. Cain is being, like, thrown out, basically, cast out of his family and, again, away from God's presence.
Right.
And his response is, no, God, I can't live without you. He doesn't do that. That's, like, that I wish was his response. And every time I read the story, I'm like, what is he thinking? His concern still is just for himself. Someone's going to kill me.
Very selfish intentions.
Yeah. And he deserves it. So it's not even that. Like, he deserves it, and he's afraid that, like, he's going to get what he deserves.
Right.
That's his.
But then that also speaks to God's character, too, because he's still, like, taking care of his kids. He's going to take care of his people. Like, he's going to guard them and make sure they're okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Simone, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a time I was jealous. One time when I used to play for a club soccer team based in Irvine, I was playing a game and I got subbed out because this other girl hadn't gotten playing time yet. I was jealous of her because I wanted to be playing the game the entire game. But I realize now that that's not fair to be jealous because of that, and that other people deserve playing time, and that it's nice to have a rest sometimes, and that I also should probably keep improving myself to be able to fill in that position for the entire game and that I won't get tired. So I had to realize that I needed to work on myself and that it wasn't fair for me to be jealous.
How does jealousy affect our relationship with God? Talk about it with your friends and family, and then let us know how that conversation went in the comments below. Thanks for being with us today. We'll see you next time. Bye.